teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And now we go courtside for this story on Daniel Gafford. Allie?
The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks let me know the status. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. And unfortunately, all signs point to a lengthy recovery time for him. Guys, it'll be a while before he's back on the floor.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Najee Marshall's out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Bagley in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
On the wing, Booker. Green flies in, and Green slams it in.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
I think one thing that Klay Thompson has learned, if you're going to take it to the rack, do it with a little bit of physicality.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Ball's knocked loose. Marshall with the steal. At the top of the key, Thompson. It's good. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
They kick it out to Green. Launches a 3. A rebound by Washington. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Brooks for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marshall inside the three-point line. Dallas moving it around. Outside Irving. Pass to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Washington's got his first bucket of the night.
Now, sometimes you have to be willing to take that mid-range jumper. P.J. Washington steps into it with confidence.
And Irving launches it from deep. Knocked away.
Out of bounds. Phoenix ball.
Here's Gillespie. Non-stop scoring machine here. For Kyrie Irving, Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the Mavs.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic, and the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player, and you will not in any way diminish his game.
Out to Thompson, the 3, good on the triple. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Booker against Thompson, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Thompson. Takes it off the glass. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Back to Green for 3. Bagley with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Washington passes to Marshall. Over Green. Again, the Mavericks score.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Booker in the corner. And Thompson sends it back.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. There's a good screen. Down low, Marshall with the steal. Bagley with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Bagley's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Highsmith. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Highsmith's shot is good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's Irving. 10 points for him. Wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 13.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Kicks it out to Allen. Fires from deep. Rebound by Marshall. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And here is Goodwin over Thompson. That will count. He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Suns, they've got Royce O'Neal. Allen is out there with Goodwin, and it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. And here's Marshall from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And stolen by Irving. Puts up a deep 3. Marshall, it's good on the putback.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Now here's Goodwin. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Ryan Dunn.
O'Neal finds Allen. Now Dunn, poked away. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Irving for 3. Marshall passes to Washington. Out to Thompson. Hands it from downtown. Thompson's got 18 points just in the second half.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the Mavericks another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. I mean, he's checked in for Dunn. The Suns shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Goodwin passes to Fleming. Over Washington. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Thompson up top. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. And that's 20 points for Klay Thompson.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. A shot by Fleming, no good. Now the Mavericks with it. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. From deep three-point territory, a new 14 for the Mavericks. The deep three from Thompson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. The Suns making a switch here. Bouyer's checked in.
Jamari Bouye.
Phoenix leading by 22. It's Allen on the wing. Marshall defending. Allen's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Goodwin with it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by the Mavs.
And a deep three from Irving. Iguodala grabs the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Allen, that's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Phoenix leading by 21. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Iguodala. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here are the Suns now, after the Mavericks pick up 3. Marshall inside the three-point line. Down low, gets it to go.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Suns leading by 18. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Thompson sends it back. Washington fires. Train from outside.
Boy, you gotta love those wings that can shoot it like P.J. Washington. That's so much value to your team.
So for the Suns, tipped away. It's stolen by Bagley. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Thompson with the three.
We know that Klay Thompson is able to sustain an offense all by himself for stretches of a game.
Suns shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Brooks outside. No good again that time. Mavericks trail by 12. Thompson, three, good.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And Thompson sends it back all by himself. Stops and pops. And they pick up the 2.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. For 3. Washington rips down the rebound.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
It's good.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
And stolen by Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And there's the 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Klay Thompson calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Oh, the dunk!
A monster bucket by Mark Williams. Oh, my goodness. Step up, young sir.
Thompson. That's in there.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Here's Brooks. Got it.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
For the win. Oh, he got it to go.
How about that?
Down it goes at the buzzer. Oh, doesn't get any better than that.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
So it's an arrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg,